My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Aitareya Upanishad. We started with an introduction to Aitareya Upanishad. Aitareya Upanishad is by a Rishi called Mahidasa. We give a background about that. Today, let us go into the first few slokas of Aitareya Upanishad, chapter 1. First, let us offer our pranams to Guru Parampara. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. So we'll start with the Mandukya Aitareya Upanishad. Aitareya Upanishad is about relationship between the individual and cosmos, individual being and cosmic being, Brahmanda and Pindana. Brahmanda is cosmic, cosmos, and individual is the Jiva. Cosmic being and individual being. Being is same, Atma is same. So Aitareya Upanishad has 3 chapters. Right now we are in chapter 1. Chapter 1 covers about the creation, Loka Srishti, creation of the world, Devata Srishti, creation of Devatas, divine beings, Manusya Srishti, creation of human beings, and Anna Srishti, creation of the food items. So we are in that particular chapter, chapter number 1. We are in the section 1 of chapter number 1. So now, what is creation? There are many views of creation in the world. Some religions say a old man sitting in the heaven created something. Okay. The Vedantic view of creation is there's no creation. It's called Ajativada. It's all appearance. Appearance is not creation. So, but Vedanta takes this understanding in 3 stages. It's called Srishti Drishti, Drishti Srishti, and Ajativada. So first is Srishti Drishti. So for whom is Srishti Drishti applies? We have 3 states of consciousness: waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Most of the people believe waking state is the only reality. Other things come and go. Dream and deep sleep come and go. Waking state is important state. Waking state is the only reality. For them, waking state is the most important reality. They believe what is happening in waking state is real. So for them, the Vedanta takes an approach. There's a creation. There's a creation. Brahmaji is the creator. The whole universe got created. Because waking state person, there's a time, there's a space, there's an experience outside. Right? So waking state is a time, space, and causality is real for him. Time is real, space is real, causality is real for him. A waker. So now, Upanishads start with such a person because teaching is given to the waking state person first. You can't suddenly give him the reality. So for him, Srishti Drishti. So what he says, when he wakes up in the morning, he sees a world. He sees the universe. Hey, he believes that the universe is there for billions of years. Right? So for him, Srishti Drishti. Creation is there and you are seeing the creation. Creation is already there. Billions of years, creation is there. You are already seeing the creation. It's called Drishti Srishti. So that's why Upanishads and Vedanta speaks of Brahmaji as a creator. Brahmaji about 13 billion years ago, many billion years ago, created the universe. The universe, it takes care of the universe, and the universe is destroyed after some time, and again new universe is created. This theory is given to a person who believes the waking state is real. Correct? Yeah, he wakes up in the morning. So he sees the city, he sees the world, and says the world was there for millions of years. Scientists also will come and say world was there for billions of years. So waking state reality, science also believes in waking state reality. Science doesn't believe in other realities. So science also says there was a big bang. From the big bang, the whole God universe. How many years big bang before? Some 13 billion years before big bang got created. So waking state person is told about Brahmaji, about creation, and science will come and say it was a big bang happened. But what is the purpose of Vedanta telling about Brahmaji and creation? So there's a difference between scientific discovery and Vedanta. Scientific discovery is focused on matter. The matter got exploded and consciousness came. Consciousness is a byproduct of matter. So big bang happened, some accident happened, material was there. So from that gradually evolution happened, finally living beings came out of that. Vedanta teaching says, no, consciousness was there. Consciousness is the creator. From consciousness created, from matter cannot create consciousness. Consciousness can create matter. So consciousness alone was there, and that consciousness is called Brahman. From Brahman, the matter world appeared. And the world also didn't appear outside the Brahman. So Brahman is the cause, material cause, Nimitta Karana, and Upadana Karana. Nimitta means intelligent cause. And Upadana Karana is material cause. That means the entire creation is nothing but consciousness only, appearing in various ways. So Brahman means pure awareness, consciousness. Right? So there are theories where God is sitting in some seventh heaven and creating the universe. Where did he bring the material from for creating the universe? He has to get some material. No. Where does he get the material? Because some material is there outside God, then the God is not, it's actually, God is separate from material, because then the God doesn't have the control. So Sanatana Dharma says, entire thing is consciousness. For creating anything, let's say you want to create for creating anything, you need a creator. No. For creating anything, you need a creator. He's called intelligent cause, because intelligence is required for creation. Then the material is required. The intelligence is called Nimitta Karana, material is called Upadana Karana. Both are required, otherwise it can't happen. So making a pot, you require a potter. Potter is the intelligent cause, and he makes a pot. Mud is the Nimitta Karana. Right? So intelligent cause and material cause is required for any creation. But creation of the world, universe, the material cause and Nimitta Karana and Upadana Karana, intelligent cause and material cause, both are same, Brahman. So for making a pot like this, mud is required and potter is required. There's a duality. But in real creation, there's no duality. Brahman created the universe out of its own consciousness, not somewhere from outside. It's like a dream. No, in dream, where do you create the world? From your own consciousness only. From the dream world, it's coming out of your own consciousness only. It's not coming from any material. So a dream, you saw a tiger, an elephant, a forest. All this came from your consciousness only. So like that, the universe is created by Brahmaji. Now, what is the purpose of teaching here? The purpose of teaching here is for all of us to understand there is a higher power. The matter is not the only reality. The higher power is there. Let me respect the higher power called Ishvara, who is the creator. Okay? And he has created some law. Let me live according to the law. Let us surrender to Ishvara. Let me do karma yoga, upasana for realizing that Ishvara. That is the purpose of Vedanta teaching you the creation theory. Not because of some reason. So science tells you everything is matter. So Vedanta is no, it's not matter. Matter is just appearance in consciousness. Ishvara is the creator. So this is told for a person who is in waking state is real. That's called Srishti Drishti. Things what I see is real. So then he goes through a teaching of Vedanta. Shravana, Mana, especially teaching like self-enquiry, Atma Vichara, right? Atma Darshana or Mandukya Karika. Then he realizes waking state and dream state both are alike. Dream is the reality, not waking state is reality. Waking state, there's nothing called waking state. Both are like dream. Waking state and dream both are like dream only. So there's only dream state. So for him, what is told, and how can it happen? It won't happen accidentally. Some accident, some depression, some drugs will not give him this understanding very clearly. It has to be very, very sharp teaching. Atmadnana by a guru. Then only he'll get it. Otherwise he can't get it. Others all understanding will be distorted understanding based on vasanas. So now, for him told, Drashti Srishti. Okay, now let's take the first person who is Srishti Drishti. Waking state is real. And he has a realist view. It's called realist. In philosophy, it's called realist, Western philosophy. Waking state is only real. So now he suffers in life. All of us go through suffering, various kinds of suffering. So now, then if he suffers and he wants to get dana, he will go to a guru, a teaching, a proper teaching. Right? So the guru teaches him that suffering is there in life because the world is like a movie appearance. You are getting involved in the movie. You are not a movie character, you are the witness of the movie. You have to learn to live in the world without identifying with the world movie. So that's where karma yoga is taught. We are too much involved in the movie called the world, so try to get out. So for him, this is told to awaken. Tripudi is real for you. Him means seer, seen, and seeing is the threefold split is real. Waking world is real. So waking world is not causing you a problem. Your involvement, your identification with the body, mind, and intellect is causing a problem. So you have to learn Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Shivanam Nani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. You have to realize that I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am pure consciousness. That's why I do karma yoga, upasana, surrender to Ishvara. That is the teaching. That's why Vedanta teaches about creation process. Srishti, Drishti, Srishti, Drishti. Right? So now in Srishti, Drishti, what is important for the person? The world is important. He is focused always on the world. Right? He is too much involved in the world. He has to be freed gradually. So then comes the Drishti Srishti. So then he gets the Vedantic teaching. He understands Atma, Anatma Viveka, Nitya, Anitya Viveka. He understands discrimination. So then he understands, and he has gone through Mandukya Karika. He has gone through Atma Darshana program. He has gone through self-enquiry. So now he has come to understand the world is unreal like a dream. We have a dream when we sleep. It's called Swapna Avastha, Swapna or the dream. It comes from the dream because of dream power called Nidra Shakti. And waking world is also a dream. It's called Maya Shakti. So you have to wake up from the waking world, then the world is not there to disturb you. World is not real to disturb you. So world is like a appearance, not real. So now the focus, he is called in Western language, he is called idealist. First one is called realist. World is real. Second is called idealist. Idea. World is an idea, he says. So now the shift is from the world to me. Because world is appearance in my mind. I'm giving reality to the mind. That's why Vedanta gives analogy, rope and snake. Rope is there. And snake comes from your mind. Snake is your imagination, superimposed on the rope. Now, who is important here now? Not the rope. Your mind, your imagination. It's called idea. Idea is superimposed on the rope. So see the difference. First in the Shrashti Drashti, the world is important. World is real. In Drashti Srashti, the world is just like a screen. So you are superimposing your idea of a snake on a rope. So from object you move to subject. World was an object earlier. Subject was suffering from that world. So now from the world is not important. Subject is important. I am superimposing snake on the rope. This my projection is appearing in the world. How it look like that? In the dream, what is there? Dream, you saw a tiger, elephant, mountain, and river. It's your projection. There is no tiger, mountain, elephant. So the world is in the mind. It's called idealist. Is the difference clear?
I project my dream, but I don't project the world waking world.
So the waking world is the waking. I project my dream world, but I don't project the waking world. It all depends on who is that I. The waking world is as good as dream world. If you have gone through Mandukya Karika, then you know waking world and dream world are alike. There's no difference. And both are projections of Atma, not I as an individual. So, from a waking world is real to a person has come to dreaming world is real because of the Vedanta teaching. Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa is Enquiry. So now in this stage, what we understand, in waking state, the subject and object are different. I am different from the world, right? I am a creature. The world is a creation. From the dream, what we can understand from my dream, in dream, what happened? Dream, the me who is experiencing the world, a tiger, elephant, a mountain, which I saw in the dream, both are projections of consciousness. Both are projections of consciousness. Is there both are actually the seer and seen are one reality. They are not two different reality. That we'll understand only when after we wake up. Right? Dream world, there's no two. Seer and seen, there's no two. It's only one reality. So that we'll understand from the dream analogy. So waking world is also like a dream. Okay. Now the duality which is seen, in the dream we explain the duality. When the tiger comes, we'll run. Because we don't know, it's a projection from the consciousness. It's a non-dual. Consciousness is projecting, duality we don't know. That's why we run. So this ignorance has to be removed. So that's where Vedanta starts teaching about rope and snake analogy. Rope and snake analogy is not given in the first step. Rope and snake analogy is given in the second step after you are taught Nitya Anitya Viveka, Atma Anatma Viveka. Before that, only creation is told. So then the science also goes one step further. From physics, Big Bang, science goes to quantum physics. Quantum physics is a physics of subatomic level. At subatomic level, everything is energy. The moment observer is there, a matter appears. So, Drashti Srashti, the seer projects the creation, is the quantum physics. Is this clear? Srashti Drashti and Drashti Srashti difference is clear? So now comes the Ajativada. So waking state, dream state, both are temporary states. The real state is deep sleep. From deep sleep, waking appears. From deep sleep, dream appears. And we go back to deep sleep. So now, which is the reference state for us? Which is the original reference state? If your original reference state is waking state, then it applies whatever Drashti Srashti applies. If your original state is a dream state, then I'm in dream state, I'll go to sleep and come back. Waking state and dream state are both alike. That's called drishti. Creation happens because of my projection. So now, a little bit further probing, we'll understand both are not real, because dreams are not real anyway. Then what is the reference state? Deep sleep is the reference state. From deep sleep, I'll get a waking state or dream state. Both are dreams, both are unreal. Deep sleep is the only reality, background state. So for such a person, now he has come. How did he come to this understanding? Through proper Atma Vichara, self-enquiry, Atma Darshana, Mandukya Karika. He understood deep sleep is the reality. So now, for him, and some people say yogis and all, they practice samadhi. In samadhi, it's also like deep sleep only. Nirvikalpa samadhi is like deep sleep only. But some amount of discrimination happens. Jnana. Jnana is very important. So then you understand samadhi is the real state. From samadhi, waking world appears, dream world appears, and I go back to samadhi. Or deep sleep is there. So now that state is called turiya, or beyond waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Turiya is not a state. Turiya is the background. So you can think turiya is like a movie screen. Samadhi, because people practice, that's a common word. Samadhi, balanced state of mind. So why are we using word samadhi? I gave the definition of samadhi in my talk. Samadhi means balanced mind. Mind is imbalanced in the waking state and dream state. Deep sleep is the reference state. Somebody is thinking that waking state is dream state is real. He wants to go to reality. Then he practices samadhi in the waking state. Samadhi is like what you call as samadhi means intellect, bringing the intellect to a balanced state. Now we are imbalanced. That's called samadhi. So that he does practices. And in samadhi, deep samadhi, he will be like deep sleep only. That's called nirvikalpa samadhi. So samadhi or deep sleep is a background reality. Really, some deep sleep is not a state, because deep sleep, there's no time, there's no space, there's no causation. To call something as a state, you need time, space, and causation, cause and effect. Waking state and dream state both have time, space, and causation. Deep sleep has no that. So deep sleep is nothing but turiya. So finally, he comes to a conclusion: I am the turiya. So then, where is the question of creation? There's no real creation. There's only appearance. So that's called ajativada. There's no real creation. It's only appearance. So where did it appear from? Some deep impressions, world appeared, and world got dissolved in deep impressions. So that's exactly what happens to us. When you go to sleep, a dream appears based on our impressions. Our relatives, friends whom we have seen or unseen, they appear. Then after dream is over, it's dissolved. Similarly, waking state is also a dream. A world is projected, we experience something, and then go back. So the problem here is not world projection. So what is projected, we think is real. That leaves the impression, and that creates a new movie. See, in your dream, a tiger appeared. You got scared. Or a ghost appeared. You got scared. So that scared, without knowing that ghost is not real. Because you got scared, that leaves the impression in you. So that impression becomes deeper, and next time ghost comes, you'll be double scared. So if you know movie as movie, you are free. So that's the purpose of teaching. This is called ajativada. There's no creation. Earlier in drishti srishti, you say rope and snake is there. Right now, the teaching is no snake also. What is unreal? What is there? Nothing is there. Appearance is not real.
But still appearance is there.
Appearance is
real, illusory appearance.
Illusory appearance is there. You're not even giving importance to that. Right? So now, we have to understand the Vedantic teaching methodology. Vedantic teaching methodology, I understand. It's called Adhyaropa Apavada. It's called superimposition and negation. See, we have to make a jump where we think that creation is real, to there's no creation. It requires a jump in our understanding. So this lady is looking at a ladder where there are no rungs. How should he climb that? So from experience the world, I have to understand the world is not real. Right? Okay. So it's a jump. So Vedanta says gives a ladder to you. Go step by step. Do discrimination, Viveka Vairagya. Then it will remove the steps there. So, without the steps, suddenly somebody tells no world is there, he'll not understand. Actually, there's many people, many modern new age teachers say there's no world. The person doesn't understand why there's no world. What does it mean? Vedanta gives a very systematic understanding, inquiry, and self-enquiry will take you there. No world. So there's a ladder. But for that, Vedanta takes an approach called Adhyaropa Apavada. You have seen many of these shops, no? They have a glass door. Right? And many people, without knowing that there's a glass door, they walk into the glass door and injure themselves. It happened to one of my friends. You don't know glass door is because it looks everything transparent. So you start walking as if there's a door is there. Suddenly you hit and you'll get injured. That's why all these shops, they put a big sticker on the glass door. It's not because sticker is not important. Sticker is to show that there's okay. It's not open. It's a glass door there. So like that way, Brahman cannot be seen. Brahman is nameless and formless. So Vedanta puts a sticker there first. So that the Brahman can become understandable, seen by you in some form. So first sticker put on Brahman is Ishvara. He is a creator. This is the first sticker. So now, Brahman, which cannot be seen, is appearing as Ishvara and the world. So first level. Then gradually Vedanta says the creation is not real, its appearance. Srishti to Ajativada, it takes step by step. First, it makes Brahman visible to you in the form of creator, Ishvara. Is it clear? So you have to decide how to climb this ladder. So where the climbing the ladder is called Adhyaropa Apavada. So now many people read some fancy books, fancy experiences, awakening experience, awakened, sudden awakening, and all those experiences. You know what is awakening? So awakening is not a having experience. Awakening is waking up from the experience. Waking up from the dream. It's not another experience. The word awakening itself means waking up from the dream. Waking from the experience is called awakening. No, I want an awakening experience. It's not possible because experience is a dream. So we read something. Suddenly you saw something, some light, sound, music, dance, and all. Suddenly you woke up. Nothing of that is correct. Okay. Awakening means what? Simply, our Aitari Upanishad gives a clear understanding of awakening. That's why Aitari Upanishad is important. Aitari Upanishad says, Pradnanam Brahma. Awareness is Brahman. Okay, awareness is Brahman. Awareness is the only reality. So that teaching is given in Mandukya Karika. That Mahavakya is given in the Aitari Upanishad. So now we think something is real. The world is real, the body is real, something else is real. This is like a dream. You wake up from the dream, it's called awakening. To realize that I am awareness and everything is awareness. Appearance of awareness. So now this is called waking up. Awakening is not an experience. Awakening is waking up from all experiences. It's like you're dreaming. In the dream of tiger is chasing you, forest is there, you're running. Suddenly you wake up. Now waking up is it an experience? Is waking up part of the dream? Okay. In the dream, a god appeared to you. Bhakta, don't run. The tiger is not real. So that is called vision. Vision is not reality. Vision is also part of the dream. Even God appears in front of you and promises you something, still a part of dream. You have to wake up from the dream also. Waking up is not experience. In waking up, you realize all experiences are unreal. No. I'll answer the question, okay? So waking up, let's say you had a dream. In your dream, a ghost was there, and you wake up. I'll question this to take the end. So you're in a dream, you had a ghost. Then you pray to God. God appears to you. Please, I'll save you from ghost. So then you get rid. Then you believe that God is there. So all this is happening in the dream. Then suddenly you wake up from the dream. Then the ghost is not there. God is not there. The world is not there. You are not there. So that dream is an experience, and all experiences are unreal, mithya, temporary. Waking up from that is called. Waking up is not an experience. Okay. That's why it's called Pradnanam Brahma. Awareness is not experience, because to have experience, there's a duality required. Dvaita is required. In awareness, there's no Dvaita, no duality. Any experience requires a two, the experiencer and experienced. In awakening, there's no duality at all. Awareness is only after you wake up. Where is the tiger? Where is the ghost? Where is the God? After you wake up from the dream, there's nothing is there. There's no duality there. So awakening is not an experience, because any experience is only duality is required. Okay. So awareness is non-dual. Recognize that I am the non-dual is called awakening. But now problem is, you are in the dream. In the dream, you have to recognize I am awareness, but still you continue the dream. So that's where you will become a Jivan Mukta. You know your real nature, but still continue the dream, understanding everything is a dream. That's called Jivan Mukta. So when Jivan Mukta awakens, suddenly the world doesn't disappear. Body doesn't disappear. He will wake up in the dream, understand it's a dream, then understand that I am awareness, and awareness is non-dual. That understanding, he continues to live in the world, in the dream world. Dream world, he knows his appearance, not real. And now he is not an experiencer. He is living his life as a Gnani, Jivan Mukta. So now, what is the meaning of that? Awakening is, I am awareness. Being aware that I am aware is called awakening. Now beware. You are not aware, because you think you are a body, mind, and intellect. Understand that I am awareness, body, mind, and intellect, and world appears in my awareness is called freedom. It's called beware that you are aware. That's the message. Beware that you are awareness. Okay, so that's why you have to realize awakening is only put in one sentence. Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, deha, manabuddhi, nanalla, sachidananda Atma, shivananani, shivoham, shivoham, shivoham. So there is awakening is not an experience. Please understand, I will repeat. Awakening is not an experience. Awakening is freedom from all experiences. We have illusion reading all spiritual books and all these things. Awakening is the experience. No. Buddha got awakened when he stopped chasing experiences. Buddha was chasing experience after experience, experience after experience. He got tired, then he sat quiet. That's called nirvana. You are no longer chasing any experience. All experiences are mithya, unreal. Awakening is not an experience. Awakening is realizing all experiences are unreal, and only non-duality is awareness. You write down, because I can't, my thought will change. Right? It is like awakening is more like waking up from a dream. Awakening, waking, it's like waking up from a dream. From you wake up from the dream, nothing in the dream world remains. So don't call waking up from a dream is another experience. The ghost is gone, God is gone, the mountain is gone, river is gone. That's called awakening. Okay? In case of enlightenment, the difference is, if you wake up from the dream world disappears. In case of enlightenment, you wake up from the dream, understand it is a dream, and understand your awareness. That one who understands is a Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta lives his life with that understanding until the body drops. No. I'm saying, we give an example of a dream. The moment you say dream, then you start getting idea. Okay, if you wake up from the dream, the world disappears, body disappears, and all we can say. Right? In case his prarabdha karma is ended, if he gets awakened, he will die. Body disappears and the world disappears. But Prarabdha karma will continue. That's why body continues, but he lives in the dream as a lucid dream. Lucid dream is, you know very well that it's a dream. So that's the life of a Jivan Mukta. Okay. So now we have a question. How can awakening happen? The only way awakening can happen is self-inquiry. Okay. By dropping false beliefs. False beliefs, I am the separate, I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, and the world is real. These false beliefs have to be questioned thoroughly to wake up. That's called self-inquiry. There's no other way. There are many pseudo awakenings, false awakenings, not real. So the other way is self-inquiry is one way, Atma Vichara, or Brahma Vichara, Shravana, Mana, Nidhyasa. Both can help for awakening. Okay. There are many yogic practices. Yogic practices where samadhi practices are done. Without proper Atma Vichara, people get addicted to samadhi. I want to enter into samadhi. Because samadhi they think is a reality. Samadhi is also a state. You go and come back. So that's why samadhi, sahaja samadhi is realization. Sahaja samadhi will come only with Shravana, Mana, Nidhyasa or self-inquiry. A mechanical practice of samadhi also cannot give you liberation. Because you still think that, oh, I am entering into reality by entering into samadhi. I am feeling blissful. I want to have more bliss. Like that, he'll repeat. It becomes more of another state. Samadhi becomes another state. Listen carefully. Sleep is blissful. Is it experience or not? So drugs. People take some drugs. There are specific drugs. People go to some drug tourism is there. So they call spiritual experience. They'll take some drugs, they'll get, mind gets expanded, and they'll see some deities, heaven, dancing. They think it's a wonderful experience. It's an alternate reality. It's not an actual reality. It's called alternate reality. Okay. So and then people think that, oh, alternate reality, they may feel expanded. Okay. So they feel that, oh, I am God. But they are all alternate realities. The mind can be expanded, but mind will blow out also. The drugs will cause disturbance in your mind. So that's not awakening. But then what he thinks, oh, the existing state is not real. That he understands. Whatever my day-to-day life is not real. There's some alternate reality things. Okay, he doesn't know find the actual reality. He thinks that, oh, what I am experiencing is not real. Something is there. Okay. His reality has shifted, but he has not awakened. Drugs. Sometimes accident will happen. In an accident, people suddenly they feel out of body experience. They feel like they are dying. They come back. They think that there's an alternate reality, but they are not realized. There's not awakened. Awakening requires a systematic inquiry. Shravana, Mana, Nidhyasa. Otherwise, awakening cannot happen. Okay. People get a lot of wrong ideas. Oh, I had certain accident. I had a death experience. I got awakened. So Ramana Maharshi got a death experience. He awakened. But because he was so evolved, death experience was required for awakening. But everybody who goes to death experience, people who do commit suicide, they will not get awakened. They will become ghosts. So the awakening is a process. Shravana, Manana, just self-inquiry. And why it's important is because there's nothing, it's only our reality is Brahman. We have an illusion. Illusion can be dropped only by inquiry, not by any other experience. Okay, let me give you an example. Somebody sees a snake on the rope. He says snake is real. Now, what you have to do to understand the snake is not real? Try to remove the snake from the rope. You cannot. No, I want to remove the snake from the rope and I want to experience it. You can't do that. Can you remove imaginary snake from the rope? Enquiry only tells him that it's not snake but rope. If somebody sees a ghost on a tree, okay, so I want to remove the ghost. I want to get rid of the ghost. How it's possible? So you can do some magic, miracle, mantra, magician and comes, or you call mantravadi or exorcist comes, he tries to remove the ghost. He does something, it's only his attention is diverted. Otherwise the ghost is still there because mind projection. You have to inquire into the nature of your understanding to get rid of ghost, not the ghost on the tree. That is the nature of awakening. So Buddha did several practices. And Buddha did a vipassana. Please understand, Vipassana is a practice where he is becoming aware of his body, mind, and personality, deeper and deeper level of himself. That awakened him. Okay, so this is awakening process. So now I want to tell you, Aitareya Upanishad connects Paramatma with Jivatma. So now what is the connection between Paramatma and Jivatma? Any idea? Both are Atma. Atma, the word Atma in Sanskrit is translated as self in English. The moment you self, you think that something is inside me is self. Self or Atma in Vedanta is universal self, not individual. Atma means universal. The definition of Atma I will give it later. So that's why Paramatma and Jivatma both are common. It's Atma Sarupam, both are Atma. Paramatma and Jivatma both are Atma only. So Jivatma appears to have a limitation of body, mind, intellect. Paramatma has no limitation. So Jivatma has a pseudo limitation, false limitation of body, mind, intellect. The limitation is false because space cannot be limited by walls. So Jivatma is Paramatma. Jivatma cannot find Paramatma. Jivatma cannot become Paramatma. Jivatma has to recognize I am Paramatma. And recognition happens through inquiry only, proper inquiry only. It cannot happen magic. Unless somebody has done a lot of sadhana in previous life, he can get some, like Ramana Maharshi, he can get a glimpse or Krishna. Otherwise, people think, oh, I realized myself one time, I want to get back. So then they are not realized because there's not a realization. No. I met a person yesterday. I missed a couple of days back. I had a glimpse of myself. I want to get it back. How can you get it back? That's not a glimpse. It's a experience. Experience is not awakening. So, Paramatma has three bodies. What are the three bodies? Bodies consisting of Prakriti, nature. Paramatma's body is also made of nature, Prakriti. And Jivatma has also three bodies. Sorry, I did a mix up. Three words. Actually, Jivatma. I mixed up actually. This is Jivatma. Okay. So, Jivatma, Paramatma. Jivatma has three bodies made up of Prakriti, nature, matter, which is name and form. Paramatma also has three bodies. Okay. Three worlds. It's called gross world, subtle world, causal world. Jivatma has three bodies. In the gross body, it becomes Vishwa, subtle body becomes Taijasa, and causal body becomes Pradna. Jivatma. Paramatma, gross body becomes Virat, subtle body becomes Hiranyagarbha, and causal body becomes Ishvara. What is common to both? Atma Sarupam. Atma Sarupam is common to both. The space has no boundary. Okay, space appears to be broken by walls, but walls do not break the space. Is the difference between Samashti and Paramatma and Jivatma clear? Jivatma has ignorance, Paramatma has no ignorance. That's all.
Three bodies, Prakriti, matter,
No. Three bodies made up of Prakriti, nature, which involves matter, Nama and Rupa, name and form. All our bodies are made up of Prakriti. Whereas our Swarupa is Chaitanyam, awareness. Is it clear? So let us go to first shloka of Aitareya Upanishad. Atma va idameka evagra asit. Nanyat kinchina vishat. Sa ikshat lokanu usuja iti. So the first statement, the self only was there in the beginning. Self was only in the beginning. Is it clear? There was nothing else. Because self is non-dual, Advaita. Nothing else was there. Nanya kinchit. There's nothing else other than the self. Other than the Atma, nothing else was there. The self thought, he thought, let me create the worlds. So this is the first sloka. Huh? So now the first word comes Atma. The Atma word is a very confusing word. We think that Atma is self, me. Okay. Atma is self. In Sanskrit, Atma means, the definition of Atma is apnoti. What is apnoti? Self means we think that, oh, it's limited to me. Apnoti means all pervading, is called Atma. The root word Atma, Atma is defined as apnoti. Apnoti means all pervading, it's not limited. So when myself, when you say, you think that yourself is some inside. Sanskrit, you are called Atma. Sanskrit, right from the day on, is called Atma, means all pervading. You are not limited. That's the teaching of Sanskrit. That is the teaching of Vedanta. And Atti, the same Apnoti, Atma, is also a word comes from Atti, root called Atti. Atti means enjoys. Everything in the world, what we give, finally goes to Atma. Experiencer. It's not an experiencer. Finally, without Atma, there's no enjoyment. It's all matter. So Atma is the enjoyer of everything in the world. It's called consciousness. And also it comes to the word Attate. Attate means eternal. So Apnoti, Atti and Attate are the root words for Atma. Others, if you don't understand root words, we'll start confusing Atma with the limited body mind complex. Is that clear? So now, Nanyat, na Anyat, that means there's no duality at all. There's no other. Atma was there. When earlier is in the beginning of creation, because now we are explaining creation. Right? There was nothing was there. No other was there. Atma alone was there. One self Atma without differentiation was there. Like example is mud. I'll tell you, mud is given as example. I'm giving example. So then, now creation means apparent differentiation. Appearance of differentiation, not real differentiation of name, form, and function. Ignore the name and form, Atma alone remains. Okay, so now you are seeing a pot. Correct? So you are see earlier, before pot, what was there? Before pot was made, what was there? Mud was there. After making the pot, what happened to the mud? Hey, mud, nothing has happened to the mud. Before making the pot, mud was there. After making the mud is there. Anything has happened to the mud. There's a form appeared here in the mud. Now destroy this form, again mud only will be there. Even now mud only is there. Correct? So what is the difference before and now? Before mud was there, which was useless. No name, form, and function. Now mud took the form of pot. There's a name, form, and function. I can drink water. By mud, I can't drink water. Right? This form is temporary. Now let me ask you a question. Where is the mud here? Where mud now? Huh? This is mud only. Mud is here only. Mud does not dissipate anywhere. But if you give the important name, form, and function, then you call it glass. So what are you giving importance? For the name, form, and function, or the essence? So you'll call it mud glass. Right? A Gnani will give the importance to essence. Mud. A Gnani will give essence of anything. He says everything is Atma. The chair is Atma, this is Atma, everything is Atma, Brahman only. He will give the essence, he will give importance to essence, Whereas Adnani will give importance to name and form. So Gnani will say the name and form is temporary. How temporary it is? How much temporary? Morning you saw the world, entire world you see, Bangalore city, the world which you saw in the morning just disappears in dream. Another world appears. Is it not temporary? In dream to deep sleep you go, nothing is there. So is it not temporary? So why are you giving importance to name and form? This is the question of Gnani. Give importance to what is the essence, which is not changing. So Gnani always looks at essence. Adnani always looks at the name and form. Is the difference clear? So a lady comes to a goldsmith shop, gold shop. The lady comes to the gold shop. See, this is a necklace. I want to give this necklace. I want to get money. Please give me money. I have so much of attachment to this necklace. This came from my grandmother. My grandmother was wearing it. She gave it to my mother and she gave it to me. I have so much of emotional attachment to this gold necklace. Shopkeeper puts in a weighing machine. It's 200 grams. I'll give you the money. For him, no emotion, no attachment. Because all name and form attachment is not there. For him, it's only gold. For Gnani, everything in the world is Brahman. Essence. He is not bothered about name and form. For the woman, the gold form is important. Its emotional value is there. But she ignores gold and gives importance to emotional value, whereas Gnani, gold shopkeeper, ignores the emotional value and form is his gold only. So what you are looking at, and looking at your eyes don't change. If eyes have to change, some cataract or something has happened to your eyes. It's an understanding which changes, shifts. Jnana Chaksha has to open up. The way you look at things should open up. And the way you look at things will open up only with the inquiry, Vichara. It doesn't open up just like that. Some accident happened, some depression happened, I opened up my inquiry, I awakened. No. The inquiry, clear inquiry will tell you what is reality. And you have to consistently live with that reality because your understanding is clear, then you have to live. Then that's what Jivan Mukta. Your understanding you have to apply in your life. So I want to tell you one more thing here. It's called Anvaya and Vyatireka. What is Anvaya and Vyatireka? Anvaya and Vyatireka is positive and negative inference. Anvaya, positive, and Vyatireka is negative. So this is a very important inference mechanism in Vedanta. If you don't understand Anvaya and Vyatireka, you don't understand Vedanta. You don't understand Adhyarupapavada, and if you don't understand Anvaya Vyatireka, you never understand Vedanta. So Anvaya and Vyatireka is 2-point observation. 2-point observation. Okay. So let me say, what is there here now? A mud pot. And what is there in my hand? Nothing. So I have done 2-point observation. Presence of mud pot and absence of mud pot. Right? So the duality I have observed. The one who observes the duality is beyond the duality. So presence and absence, positive and negative, will point out to something which is beyond positive and negative. Something which is beyond presence and absence, something which is point to. It's the inference mechanism. So for example, I see smoke somewhere. Then I'll infer there's a fire there. Smoke is inference, right? Very clear. Where there's smoke, there must be fire. Inference. But Atma cannot be inferred like that because Atma is not an object. Smoke is there, that's why fire is there, because both smoke and fire are objects. But for inferring about Atma, you can't do that. Because Atma is not an object on par with the world. So, what you have to do for inferring about Atma, you have to observe the duality in the world. One who observes the duality is beyond duality. It's called Anvaya Vyatireka. Positive and negative inference. So I'll give you an example. So waking state is there, world is there. Okay. So world is there, then you start thinking I am the body. Because you are doing one point observation. Waking state is one point. The world and body appear. But in deep sleep, the world is not there, body is not there. But still I am there. I said blissful sleep after wake up. So I was there in waking state and deep sleep state. So I have done 2-point observation, presence and absence, positive and negative are done. So somebody who has done positive and negative observation is beyond positive and negative. It's called Atma. So it's called 2-point observation. That's why world is full of duality. Good and bad, right and wrong, happiness and unhappiness, heat and cold, light and darkness. The 2-point observation for 2-point observation to understand I am the Atma, the world is there. Maya is there only to make you point out to reality. The duality is there only to point out to you something which is beyond duality. Is this principle clear? Anvaya Vyatireka? So, waking state, the world is there. Then you say, I am there as a body. And deep sleep, the world is not there. Body is not there. Right? So then either you conclude that I am not there in deep sleep. But you say, I slept and I woke up. Then I slept and I woke up is not the body, which is beyond positive and negative. Positive means presence of the world and absence of the world. Beyond that, I am there. It's called 2-point observation. Called Anvaya Vyatireka. It's clear? In yoga also, when I teach, have your attention here, Atma Chakra, and observe the breathing. I'm trying to teach you 2-point observation in yogic way. Sa ikshata lokan usraja iti. Then Atma is like Atma started entering into dream. So in Purana, it is said that Narayana is sleeping. And in his heart, Lakshmi is there. Bhudevi and Sridevi is there. Lakshmi wakes him up from Yoganidra and tries to project. So that means Lakshmi is nothing but Maya here. So Atma has an inherent power, dormant power, potential power. It's called Maya. Infinite power of Maya is there in Atma. So that Maya Shakti, he became aware of his Maya Shakti. Atma becomes aware of Maya Shakti. I want to create the world. I want to project the world because Maya Shakti is there. What is Maya Shakti? Maya Shakti is Ichcha Shakti, Dana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and potential form. Potential form means you can think a blueprint. How the world will be, all those ideas and thoughts will be there at the deep level. Jnana. So then Paramatma became aware of Maya Shakti and he projected the world. Please understand this, all these explanations for Drishti, Shrishti. So then Paramatma, what happens? Shrishti Drishti. Okay. This is for Shrishti Drishti, not Drishti Drishti. So Paramatma and Jivatma both do creation. Paramatma's creation is called Ishvara Shrishti and Jivatma creation is Jiva Shrishti. This is called Ishvara Shrishti. So Paramatma's creation is called Ishvara Srishti. Ishvara Srishti is a creation with Sankalpa Shakti. So Paramatma says, let there be world, the world appear. There's no effort involved in it. There's no time involved in it. There's no time and effort involved in Paramatma's Srishti. In Paramatma's creation, Paramatma or awareness Brahman is the Nimitta Karana and Upadana Karana, both the material cause and intelligent cause. Jivatma is called Jiva Srishti. So I appear in the world, Jiva, myself. For my creation, I need a material, I need a knowledge, and I need effort for any creation. Without it, I can't do anything. There's a time lag. There is Paramatma's creation, there's no time lag. appears. Okay. Now, don't feel jealous about Paramatma. He can, everything he can get like this. You also do creation in your dream. Dream, no material, no time. Dream appears suddenly. So you also have you don't have to compete with Paramatma. You have an additional facility. In a dream world, you can create a dream. Right? Dream, in the dream, Nimitta Karana and Upadana Karana, you only. And dream appears no time, just like that, suddenly appears. No material, no effort is required. Dream appears. But of course, in the dream, you have to do some effort. That's a different thing. And then, in your also your creation, you see something, suddenly you get angry, suddenly you get jealous, suddenly you get hatred, suddenly you get depressed, suddenly you feel happy. It's actually happening without time and lag. It immediately happens in the waking state also. So you are superimposed on the Ishvara Srishti. There's no time and effort. To get angry, you don't have to get time and effort. Anger. So you have Jiva Srishti also as the creation. Anger, fear, jealousy, hatred, without any time and effort. But of course, to develop that, you have to put some time and effort for that. Come to that stage. Now, all that effort is to get rid of all those. So, Jiva Srishti in dream is like Paramatma Srishti only. Only is unconscious. You didn't want it. In dream, you didn't want a ghost, but ghost appeared. And Paramatma Srishti is conscious. He wants something appear, something will appear. So Jiva Srishti is your superimposition on Paramatma Srishti. So Paramatma Srishti is Ishvara Srishti is rain is there. Jiva is, hey, what a bad day. It's raining today. Rain is neither bad or good. You are superimposed on that. So now we are coming to Virat Purusha, the cosmic form of the Lord. Everything in the creation, what you're seeing is nothing but the form of the Lord, universe. Right? All aspect of creation is nothing but appearance of Brahman. So this is shown in the form of cosmic form or Virat Purusha Darshana or Vishwarupa Darshana in Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter. So that Vishwarupa is explained in the next few slokas of Aitareya Upanishad. Now, one thing I want to do, I put a baby nearby, right? Baby is there in the womb. It's growing. Okay. So similarly, the Paramatma Ishvara took the form and he gives almost like analogy of a baby. Baby coming out of the womb and getting created. The cosmic egg is there. From cosmic egg, universe comes out. And almost similar to baby's growth. Almost similar to. There are many examples. No, this is one example. There are many ways of looking at it. Don't, spider web is a prakriya. Okay. Do not mix up prakriya. There are many prakriyas. Spider web is a prakriya. This is a prakriya. This is the way it's explained. Right? The creation. So it's almost like a baby growing up in a womb and coming out. I just way give the example. So Iman, Lokan, Asrajata. Then he created all these words. So the words he calls as Amba, Marichi, Maram, Apaha. This is Sanskrit word, Sanskrit name. The new Sanskrit has some of this. New Sanskrit has some different names. Amba, Marichi, Maram, Apa. Okay. So Amba is heaven. Heaven, not your Sarga, not in English heaven. English heaven means a place where a 5-star hotel. Right? This is not heaven. Heaven means everything beyond. Everything beyond visible range. Okay. Above atmosphere. It's like what we see is atmosphere, right? So beyond atmosphere, everything. Stars, planets, galaxies, everything above. Marichi means atmosphere. Below that is earthly level. Maram means earth, Prithvi. Apaha means water. Apa means the lower level lokas. Deep below the earth. So actually, this represents the 14 lokas. The 14 lokas, the concept of 14 lokas came later, but earlier language, this was there. This was that. So what are 14 lokas? Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka, lokas above. Atala, Vitala, Sudara, Taladala, Rasadala, Patala, the lower level lokas. So all these lokas he created after becoming aware of his power of Maya Shakti. So that 14 lokas are represented as Amba, Marichi, Maram, Apaha here in this language. In reality, they are Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Patala, Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka. He represented by 4 lokas. Amba. Okay. Now, why did he create the loka first? The loka means experiences. Because our vasanas, to experience vasanas, we need a field. I have a desire to earn a lot of money. Okay. Then I need some business now, or rather some job now. I need something to experience myself. A field is required. Field for expressing vasanas. So whose vasana Paramatma is speaking of now? Millions and trillions of jivas, their vasanas to express, they need a field. The jivas have come from past creation. Those jivas need something somewhere to express their vasanas. The field is required. So he created the field first. In the the creation is endless. The endless creation. Okay, again, when did the first creation begin? You can't answer the question. It is every creation is a creation, every creation. Right? Every creation. The Parama, it's like that, no? The creation is told in Purana like this, right? What happened? So Narayana is in sleep. Then Lakshmi wakes up. Lakshmi is Maya. She wakes him up. Narayana is in Yoga Nidra. She wakes him up and he doesn't wake up fully. He starts getting dream now. Dream, entire creation comes. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Millions of planets will come. Living beings will come. And where did the jivas come? Jivas come from Shesha. All the karmic impression from the Narayana's bed, Shesha. Shesha means remaining. Prabdha karma. So the world is projected. So that's the experience. After that, world is dissolved. Again, Narayana goes to back to sleep. So this is an eternal cycle. You can't say which is beginning, which is end there. So this is a creation cycle, 14 lokas projected. It's not, we can't say it's a beginning or middle. It's the creation process. Okay. The world is created for jivas to express their vasanas. Sa ikshate iman loka lokapanusrujate. So he reflected and created the guardians of the universe. The universe has to be, the lokas have to be protected. Lokas have to be maintained. So then he raised Purusha from waters and shaped it. A egg-shaped Purusha came. Purusha means consciousness, the cosmic consciousness. Okay, it appeared as an egg. It's called Virat Purusha. Yes, it is a. So you cannot ask question. Huh? No, now the formless is taking form in the form of the world. See, the world appeared, the cosmos appeared as a Brahmanda. That's why it's called Anda. In Sanskrit and Vedanta, when they use the word, they will not use it for, they use it precisely. The whole world appears as a cosmic egg first. Brahmanda. Anda. Anda means egg. So Brahmanda emerged from waters. So now why did it emerge? For now, the field is created. Vasanas have to be expressed. So Brahmanda means all living beings. Right? So it's a big egg shape. Now, mouth appeared like the egg breaks, no? Egg breaks like that, mouth appeared. From the mouth, speech came and speech fire. So now here, so far it's a Loka Srishti, the creation of the world. Now, Devata Srishti, Devatas came into picture. From the mouth, the fire element came. The fire is the deity of speech. So we say fear is speech, right? In English, we say fear is speech. Means what? He speaks from his tongue, mirchis are coming like that. So he lashes with the tongue. Fear is speech. The fire is the element. Fire is the devata guarding the tongue, or taking care of the tongue. So now fire element, fire devata, Agni devata, who will be responsible of tongue of all living beings, speech of all living beings appeared. Devata. So what is devata and what is jiva? Deva is cosmic, universal. Jiva is individual. All individual jiva, the tongue is fired by, tongue is actually powered by fire, Agni devata. Okay. So that's why the tip of the tongue, that's why energy keeps flowing. The tongue has a lot of energy. So that energy can be diverted to any part of the nervous system. So the mouth appeared like a break in the egg. From the mouth, Agni devata appeared. Nasike, nostril appeared. It's not physical nostril. Nostril in the form of nostril, the power of smell, the deity of smell, which is air, Vayu devata was born. So in the cosmic, the fire element is born, the Vayu is born. Now these are not elements, these are not matter, this is the consciousness, devatas have born. So that devata, nostril, you are able to smell, right? You can, different smells are there. The smell is actually, a consciousness is required for the smell. Without consciousness for the smell, nose cannot smell. Without the consciousness for tongue, tongue cannot speak. The consciousness for tongue is coming from the Agni devata. The consciousness for nose is coming from the Vayu devata. So now here you have to understand devata in two ways, as subject and object. So see here, devata concept you understand very clearly. A subject consciousness might have a nose, smell. Then I have to smell something. A consciousness is required. There's subject consciousness. And there's an object required. I have to have flower or something, right? What connects the flower and me? Nose. The wind which takes the particles from flower and takes into nose, right? That's called Vayu devata. Subject and object consciousness together is called devata. Without devata, you cannot have experience. The flower smell of the flower has to be brought by Vayu devata to your nose. And Vayu devata inside you has to show you the taste, a smell. Similarly, fire devata, Agni devata, in the tongue has to operate. Right? So then nostril appeared. Nostril appeared means in the cosmic nostril. Cosmic nostril is nostril of all the living beings in one sense. And nostril also means wind element, Vayu devata. Then eyes appeared. Now please understand why they are telling here the subject consciousness and object consciousness, one consciousness called devata. We are thinking the individual, oh, I am able to smell, I am very smart. My dear, nothing about you. It's all devata operating through your devata, consciousness operating through you. We are making everything individual. Oh, I am able to taste. The taste is happening because of Agni devata, tongue. Okay. So please understand what they are trying to do is our sense of individuality. You are no longer individual. You are part of the universal being. That's what they are trying to teach us. Cosmic being. Eyes appeared. From eyes, sight appeared. From sight, deity of sight appeared. Surya devata. What is Surya devata? To see something, we need light. Okay. Now, there's a tube light here, sunlight, tube light here, electricity is there. But all light what we are having today is derived from sunlight only, energy. And even moonlight is also derived from sun. So, Surya devata and I, Chakshu devata, have to cooperate. They are one devata. Then only you can see. Subject consciousness and object consciousness both are required. That's called devata. So, Karna devata appeared. Ears. What is Karna devata? Sound I have to hear. For sound I have to hear, I need space. Without the space, sound cannot be heard. Subject consciousness is called ear. Object consciousness, space consciousness, both appear together. Otherwise, I can't hear. So please understand, subject and object both are appearing together. Subject consciousness, object consciousness. That's what is being explained here. For ear to hear, space is required. They are called Dig Devatas. Without space, no sound can come into your ears. Then skin appeared. From skin, hair appeared. Hair in the cosmic sense is nothing but trees. for Brahman, hair is nothing but trees. Trees and plants. So skin of God is nothing but earth. And skin of God, hair appeared means trees appeared for Paramatma, cosmic being. Hradayam. Then heart appeared. Okay. Heart means, Paramatma's heart means mind, cosmic mind. Cosmic mind is represented as moon. Moon appeared. From the mind, moon appeared. Okay. Moon is the deity of mind. Moon is the deity of mind for all the people. Have you heard of lunatic? Somebody has gone crazy. It's called lunatic because he is getting affected by moon. Right? So then, in our brain, a part of the brain center just below Sahasrara Chakra is called Chandra Mandala. No, that's Bindu Chakra. Chandra Mandala is Sahasrara Chakra below that. A part of our brain is controlled by moon element, energy from the moon. So that's called Chandra Mandala. So ancients have found the relation between the brain and the moon also. Today, modern day, we don't know. Okay. So the mind, moon is the deity of the mind. Nabi appeared, navel appeared, Nabi. From navel, Apana appeared. Apana is the prana is for 5 days. Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udana. Apana is for destruction, death, excretion, digestion. That force appeared from the Nabi, navel center. So Apana also has another meaning here. Apana which pulls you downwards. Right? So what we call as gravitational force today in modern language is nothing but prana indifferently. Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udana is appearing as a graph. So moon is held by the earth by Apana Vayu, Apana Prana, the pranic force. See, science doesn't understand conscious forces. So these people are only speaking of conscious force. Science is called gravity. Gravity is mechanical. Whereas Apana is a consciousness force who is holding the moon with the earth. Moon appeared and it's held by earth. That's why Apana appeared. Shishna Nirbidyata. Shishna means excretory, organs of excretion or organs of generation. Seeds appeared. From seeds, presiding deity Varuna Devata appeared. So basically, this is a organ of sex organs. So all sex organs require sexual fluid, water element. Varuna Devata is the deity for that appeared. So this is the part of cosmic creation told in the Drashti point of view. Now, is this imagination? No. So they have done so much of imagination, put together for things like that. No. It's a vision. When they tried to probe, understand what is this cosmos, this vision appeared to them. The cosmic emerges of Brahmanda. Then from that, it appeared. So this is the vision. It is not imagination. Vision is sensing of the reality by the mind. Intuition. Our rishis were able to find so many scientific discoveries just by going deep inward, where the intuition opened, and in the vision, they are able to see many things. So vision is appearance of reality to the mind in some form. For example, I'll give you one example. Okay. Our mind can communicate in the graphical language. Our subconscious mind can communicate in graphical language. Right? Conscious mind can communicate in the words. speech. Our subconscious mind communicates in the graphical language. And one picture is more than 1,000 words. You know that, right? So somebody sees in a dream. Okay? Let us say he sees in a dream a death of somebody or a snake. These are symbols which are given by the subconscious mind to the conscious mind. Death of somebody is anxiety about somebody may be projected. Snake may be a sexual symbol, a fear. So that's why dream unless is there. The symbol interpretation in the conscious mind. So subconscious mind projects the dreams in terms of pictures. And that's a communication to the conscious mind. Is it clear? Now we are not speaking of subconscious impressions. We are addressing superconscious images. The higher consciousness communicates to the conscious mind in terms of images, a cosmic egg, cosmic serpent, a person, Narayana sleeping. So this is actually superconscious visions. So they are trying to communicate the reality in terms of image. That's how Puranas came into picture. Puranas are nothing but the reality told in the form of images. And now this is, they didn't imagine and create. The images appeared, that's called vision. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa saw Mother Kali. Mother Kali is not imagined, that vision appeared. This vision appeared from the deeper level of the consciousness, cosmic consciousness. And the communication of the cosmic consciousness is in the form of images. And teaching of the cosmic consciousness, please understand, that became Puranas. The teaching of cosmic consciousness is Shruti, heard. It came intuitive understanding. That's where the Upanishad is. So now, this is the vision the Rishi is explaining, how the cosmos got created.
Vision is not.
No. Vision is actually, Shruti is a direct teaching. The clarity is there. It's pointing to the truth. Here, the truth is communicated in the form of images. You have to decode it. You have to understand it. In general, the Puranic literature is given as Smriti, not Shruti. The images are coming through the human mind, filtering through the human mind. Okay. So now, yeah, Shruti. They are coming in the Upanishad, they are coming Shruti, and here a vision also, together, both. So now, anybody has a question on so far? Zoom?
Guruji?
Yes, go ahead, Sujama.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ತುಂಬಾ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, slow ಮಾಡ್ತೆ next. Okay. Yes, anybody else any questions? The speed is increasing. Okay, so the question is, there is a question on the internet. Namaskar Prabhuji, both Jagada and Swapna Avastha, waking state and dream state are compression of Nama and Rupa, name and form, which is ever changing and unreal. Hence, is the awakening is to wake up Jiva from the wakeful state to the God's mind, the absolute level of reality. Yes, waking up is from the Nama, Rupa, name and form to the absolute level of reality. It's called pure awareness, non-dual awareness. Okay, Narsimurthy? So anybody else any questions?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om Purnima.
No questions. Very fascinating. Beautiful.
Okay. So no, that's not over. The class is not over.
I know. More to come.
Class is now. It will be. This is actually given. Explanation is given for somebody to do Virat Purusha Upasana.
Yes, yes,
Virat Purusha, cosmic upasana you have to do. Okay.
yes, yes,
So this upasana is for Chitta Shuddhi.
correct.
Let us take up the cosmic upasana, Virat Purusha upasana as a part of. Yes, no, it's getting late. Okay, it's 11:30, so we'll do it next class. Okay, so continuation of this is cosmic Virat Purusha upasana. I'll take it next class.
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om Shravan.
Fantastic introduction to Vedanta in your the entire essence of Vedanta. So this is worth every concept that is required to understand very quickly and very clearly. Just come out very well, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Shravan. And also what I've done, Vedanta, there is a Purana, there is a connection.
Yes.
Vedanta is actually also uses graphic language. The egg has come from the egg, mouth has come, right? So what that vision of rishis got translated into Purana.
Yes.
And it's not imagination, it's a vision.
Yes. The best Bhashya Maitreya Upanishad that I'm now seeing, Prabhuji.
What is?
The best Bhashya Maitreya Upanishad.
Oh, okay. Elsewhere also.
Hari Om.
Okay, Hari Om. So let us close this session. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Atma Darshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyek Jyotihi Paratpara Jyotirev Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham. Nan Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham Shivoham Shivoham. Light of Self Foundation. Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Light of Self Foundation, Atma Jyoti Kurupam, is recognized by Karnataka Sanskrit University. We have been working more than 25 years now for self-relation and selfless service. Atma Jyotis are the volunteers in this organization. You can look at our website, YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel,